here's the one I want to take a look at. And this was this morning. This is retail sales. Man, retail sales. So first of all, let's look at these September numbers. This is the numbers that were reported in September. And you can see the retail sales number overall. And then the next line is if you factor out vehicles, because really automobile sales is its own thing. And so if you factor, and it's such a big component of overall retail sales that if you want to get just looking at retail sales, you got to factor cars out of it. And then the next big one to factor out of it is the purchases of gasoline, right? Because gasoline, yes, it's a retail thing, but it's also kind of a necessity, right? Because people rely so much on transportation to get to their workplace. So it almost makes sense. And that's why they have the retail sales report split out like this in those three lines, like you can see here. So in September, you can see these numbers. Well, they always go back with the retail sales report and they make sure they got it right. And you can see that they kind of got it wrong in September. Retail sales was up much higher than expected. And when you factor out vehicles, I mean, all of these numbers are pretty much double what was expected. So consumers are out there buying. I don't know, supposedly inflation is supposed to be keeping, consumers from not buying. And yet consumers are willing to pay these higher prices is what it's telling us. And then now we look at the October numbers and you can see there was an expectation that retail sales would have kind of tamed a little bit, but no, they were pretty high. But then when you factor out vehicle sales, I mean, they were actually on the low side. So cars are kind of going crazy for this month of October. There's been a lot of car sales. I don't know if it's because of sales or what, but I think we need to pay attention to the retail sales report because I think the Fed is as well.